So we left for the morning hunt. You know, it didn't take us long to spot a couple of really good stags. He's got those two hinds with him. He's just to the left of those two hinds. We had decided this one that Rob was going to go after, and we had, you know, spotted him maybe 300 or 400 yards off. 300. You know, every time we tried to move in on him, he kind of moved around the hillside, and we got in pretty tight once. He's right at 300.
I got him, but there's a hind right directly behind him.
He's not going anywhere. We just couldn't get a good shot. You know, he got the crosshairs on him for a couple of short seconds, but just not enough time to really take a good, confident shot. Maybe we'll get up and go a little further. The weather's been a little tough this morning. We started out, it was beautiful sunny sunrise this morning down in Argentina, but the clouds moved in, it started to rain, but we've got on this really good stag for Rob. We've been inching our way towards him, and we just can't seem to get on him. We're gonna ease up over this hill, and hopefully we can get Rob on this stag. He's a good one. We let the stag move off with the hinds a little bit and kind of moved in a little bit more, and you know, as we climbed over that next hill, we set him up on that pack, and he's right at 150. You know, the funny thing about Rob this week is again, he's not a guy that shows his emotion, but you know, when you put him on that pack and he's getting ready to make the shot, you can see the intensity level on him just go up a couple notches, and that's been just great to see this week.
Wow.
Nice shot. He went right down. Nervous?
Yeah, a little bit.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You put us on him. I'll tell you what, he didn't come easy, but we got him. Well, Rob, congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice stag. Beautiful, mature stag. He's got, you know, 5 on one side on the crown, a little character over there, and beautiful 3 crown on this side, and carried good mass all the way up. With the optics this morning, it's good to spot them a long ways off before you decide and go after them. But this one, he's just a big, beautiful, mature stag.
Yeah.
Welcome to Patagonia.
Yeah. Great to be here.
Rob and Dean will have basically the challenge of trying to get really close to these stags that mainly are with big groups of hinds. Sometimes there'll be one stag with almost 20 hinds, and those eyes are watching you. The stag is, you know, thinking of something else completely. He's looking at the girls, and the girls are looking all around. So once they see you, all the rest start to notice that something strange is going on.
This week, this should be the best week down here. These stags are really starting to rut heavy, and you know, they're screaming all around us, so.
More than 100 years ago, red stag were brought from Austria and the Carpathian Mountains of Europe and released on the Pampas in the center of Argentina. Red deer were also released in Patagonia in the 1920s and have spread and grown to more than 75,000 in number.
It's really amazing how they've taken on. They really love it here, and the grounds are just the perfect habitat for them.
The wildlife of Argentina is as varied as the landscape. Along with red stag can be found black buck, axis deer, the rare pair de vie deer, and enormous European wild boar. Argentina is also a haven for birds, from waterfowl to dove to pigeon to the perdiz. For birders, Argentina offers more than 1,000 different species to spot, including the magnificent Andean condor.
We were in the middle of a stalk and we stopped. You know, used our binoculars to get up close and personal, and just an amazing bird.
Wow, that is a big bird. I would say his wingspan's got to be 8 feet. You don't get to see a bird like that too many times in your lifetime. We made a couple of stalks and we got into an area that was just loaded with stag, and they were roaring in every direction. There's stags everywhere. Oh, look how wet his tips are.
Oh my word. There was this one stag that every antler tip was polished white. He looked like a Christmas tree. And
he's fired up. Those white tips just make him look unbelievable.
The guide had said, you know, he was still immature, he still had some growing to do.
Oh, Rob, that was a good first day.
Good day. Stag's still all around us. Is that the big boy off to the left there?
Yeah, there's 2 of them up there now. That's a lot of eyeballs.
So this afternoon was my turn to be on the trigger, and I was awfully excited.
Well, we came out to an area called Machin Grande. Got down in this little hole, nice green area, and it is just loaded with stag. I'll tell you what, we've heard a lot about the roar before you get here. But until you see this, until you hear these big stag roaring, chasing these hinds, you just don't get an appreciation for it.
This is like a honey hole, just loaded with stag. They're running these hinds back and forth.
See, there's another big one coming in too.
He is a big boy.
How far is that from here? 400?
We had spotted this really nice mature stag that we had decided he's the one we needed to go after.
I guess it's a good dilemma to have when we get so many stag. It's tough to get in on them.
How does he look?
He looks good. He's got a lot of hinds with him though, a lot of females. You want to try and get up and get over?
Yeah.
He was with 30 or 40 hinds, and you know, every time we kind of stalked up the hill and played cat and mouse with them, they either spooked us or didn't like something that they smelled and kind of kept going up. Unfortunately, that game of cat and mouse kept going up the ridge, and what started out as a leisurely afternoon hunt became a death march. And you know, the stag was that good that we wanted to really keep going on it. And you know, again, every time we got within 500 or 600 yards, it just didn't work out. But we chased him for the better part of 3 or 4 hours.
We're getting close. We think he's just over this rise, another 200 yards.
A little tired. The terrain down here in Argentina and hunting these stags will really test your endurance, and this hunt certainly did.
This is the closest we've been so far.
Yeah. Well, he should be right up over this corner. We're thinking he's about 200. So if we can get to this corner, I think we're going to be able to get a shot at like 150.
And finally, we had gotten into the point where the big stag and a few hinds had kind of separated off from the group, and we were able to get in on them a little bit easier.
How far?
150, 60 meters.
Okay, he's coming straight at us. It's broadside, I'm going to take him.
Yes, got it.
He didn't go too far off, just a perfect shot, and you know, it was really great after working that hard for that stag. Rob, I'll tell you what, you know, we're in the industry and we talk about getting in shape for hunts all the time, but you know, unfortunately we don't make any optics that do the walking for you. But it certainly helps to know you're going to put the effort in, you're going after the right stag. So
Yeah, for sure.
I wish we had my nice F-150 to get up there and just throw him right back in it, but I think we're going to have to do a little bit of the work ourselves tonight.
We're going to do this one on foot.
You know, we come up on the stag, and obviously, you know, I'm excited. He's just a huge stag, and for the last 3 or 4 hours, we had been making that climb, and I was so into the hunt, I didn't really realize how high we climbed. And you know, getting up to this stag and turning around and just seeing how beautiful Argentina really is, and certainly it's about, you know, hunting the animal and the experiences, but it's those specific things that you remember for your entire life.